Yes, here we are. We're on air. And we have, the Greek god Adonis, Pantazopoulos in studio. Good day. Ça va bien?
Oui, I used to be Greek god. Now I'm just a goddamn Greek.
Okay. Ça va. Enjoy both of those
I'm no longer
different
young.
scenarios. Yeah. Bonne année en passant.
Bonne année tout le monde.
J'ai parlé de la grande fête aujourd'hui en Grèce parce qu'en Grèce, si tu dis Yanni in a crowd, half of them turn around. But so it's a big holiday. But so is Costa and Yorgo and, the typical Greek names, of course. Do you know when your name day is?
My name day, this is interesting. My name day is January 17th, St. Anthony Day. And it's the same day as both my father and brother's birthdays.
Oh, come on.
You can't make it up. My father and brother have the same day, January 17th, and it lands on my name day.
Okay, so I'm going to say an early Χρόνια πολλά to you then.
Ευχαριστώ. Thank you
because
very
that's in
much.
10
Merci
days.
beaucoup.
Your name day.
That's right. Thank you.
Okay. You are a young man who teaches one of the arts of making us better, lowering the rhythm and the anxiety, and you train people that can offer that service. Tell me a bit about IKRA.
So IKRA is a massage academy. We've been around almost 20 years. We have 4 locations, one in Beaconsfield, Verdun, and 2 in Villeray. And you know what? Massage has been booming. Especially since COVID. More and more people are signing up for massage courses. Spas are reaching out to us, asking for our students to work for them. We've never seen such a demand for massage before. We actually have a link on our website for job postings. And it's not just limited to our students. The demand is so high, we're leaving it open to the general public. So we got people from other schools or individuals going on our website looking at that job postings. I've never seen such a demand for massage in my 27 years in this business.
Give your website to the audience.
IKRA Massage.com. IKRAMassage.com.
IKRA, IKRA. IKRA. Massage. Okay.
.com.
.com?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's been a few decades. You started as a masseur, did you not?
I started as a massage therapist. What happened to me was I got injured playing football. As a football player, I was playing for Vanier College. I was a linebacker. My dream was to be a professional football player. And one day I hit somebody and I wasn't wearing a neck collar.
Ooh.
And I had a hairline fracture in my neck. And I suffered tremendously and no one could help me. I had a connection with Sun Youth football program because I played football there. And they had a link to Dr. Lesnar, who was the orthopedic surgeon for the Montreal Canadiens. And he wanted to operate on me, but he said there was a chance of maybe being paralyzed.
Oh, boy.
And I said, okay, no, thank you. And I just suffered for many years. And then one day I met an acupuncturist who did acupuncture and massage. And he helped me. And I was like, wow, this is like a miracle. I mean, when you're suffering almost 7 years every day, and then you meet somebody who could help you, it's quite a miracle. And he was giving a course in massage, and that's how I started.
Okay.
So everything that helped me, I actually applied to helping other people.
Écoute, t'as pas choisi un sport for gentleness.
Well, I was a rough and tumble type of kid.
T'es un gros bonhomme aussi, t'es parfait, man. T'es
merci
grand,
beaucoup.
So you can throw a ball, eh?
Yeah, I played ball. My brother was more of a soccer player. I was a football player.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, because my brother played football.
Okay.
He was a quarterback. He was very successful. Even went to the junior training team of the Alouettes at the time.
Good for him. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the first time I took my mom to watch him play, because the school used to play, the high school when he was just 15 or 16, played at Jean Mans Park at the time.
Right.
And I'm sitting there with my mother, the typical Greek mom, right? We had been in Canada not even 2 decades. And she sees him get tackled, and she runs out on the field.
I'm not surprised. Greek moms.
He still talks about the most embarrassing moment.
That's
of
amazing.
His
Classic.
Life. Yeah,
Classic.
I mean, she didn't know the sport. Elle savait pas qu'ils sont supposés de faire ça, tu sais. Oh Oh my God!
Oh, my
I
goodness.
still,
That's
yeah,
a good one.
yeah. No, he's okay. He's okay, but he can still throw a ball, man.
That's amazing.
Even as an older dude, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So I believe a lot dans les massages, mais les massages de gens qui ils savent quoi faire.
Listen, we have different training programs. We have our basic certification program of 400 hours. So you do the 400 hours, you can start working right away in Quebec. And then most people, what they'll do is part-time take more advanced courses. They'll take kinesiotherapy, sports massage. They'll take an Asian approach. We got this new program, Thai yoga massage, starting soon. So, we got people who have 1,000, 2,000 hours of training under their belt. But with the 400 hours, you can start working. You go start working in a spa, and then take more advanced courses as as you're working and paying your way through it.
Est-ce que c'est très académique? Is there any grammar stuff you fill out, or you make notes, or what?
So it's a 400-hour program. Half the program is theoretical courses. So anatomy, you need to know your anatomy. You're working on the body, right? Physiology, same thing. You're also dealing with courses like human relations and sexology. So why do we have those courses? The idea is if anything comes up during a massage, like, for example, somebody starts crying during a massage, because it might happen. There's a lot of emotions that get stuck in the body, get stuck in the emotions. You're relaxing somebody's body, and all these emotions might come up. How do you deal with that in a professional manner? How do you maintain a proper professional space? And this is something we look at, right? What if somebody crosses the line during massage and tries to be seductive, for example? We teach people how to deal with that in a professional manner.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So they're ready for everything.
They're ready for any eventuality.
Yeah. Because, you hear a lot about men going to massages.
Right.
And, for reasons in their wildest dreams, of course.
Right. And there's, the bad thing. There's, there's different types of massages out there. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
We're teaching professional massage. And, the massage we teach are people who could go work with chiropractors. They could go work with physiotherapists. So it's very professional.
Okay, we're going to go to a quick break. Speaking of the body and being professional, we have our Mayo Clinic Radio Minute, and we'll be right back with our guest.
105.1 Mike FM.
Check up on health with Chris Whitting.
As fast as we go each day, we seem to want to go faster. Sometimes that can cause bad stress. We asked Dr. Jack Vaith of Shepherd Pratt Hospital in Baltimore, where does anxiety come in?
Basically, a certain number of stressors cause us to feel anxious, which is kind of a chronic state of preparedness, sometimes over-preparedness. Probably the three major stresses that I see people for: money, love, and job. When that anxiety gets dysfunctional enough that you're starting to lose grips in all areas, your occupation, your romance, your social interactions, academically, you come and see me and say, there's something wrong with me. My life's falling apart. And we take it from there.
Dr. Vaith says when anxiety becomes a constant companion, you shouldn't be afraid to talk to a counselor or psychiatrist, what he calls a mental health coach. With Checkup on Health, I'm Chris Whitting.
105.1.
All right, and I'm Marie Griffith, and our guest in studio is the founder and director of IKRA Massage Academy. How do I get to I mean, do I need a reference? Do you need to see if I graduated high school? What are the requirements to come to your academy?
Just call us up and we'll guide you. We have all these counselors available to help every, specific situation. We got people from all over the world taking courses with us. We have a lot of people who have high school degrees only. We have people who have university degrees, advanced degrees. It's incredible. We'll have engineers, physiotherapists come and take massage courses. And it's like people want to change their life, or they want to supplement their income, or they want to start working with people. A lot of people who have a lot of compassion in their heart and they want to help people. They don't want to be stuck in front of a computer all day. So a lot of people are taking courses with massage. They want to work directly with people one-on-one and help them.
Okay. No, it's, if I was 100 years younger, it would it would probably be something that would attract me, mainly for what you just said, being able to help someone. Does massage address pain, or is it just psychological?
We're different levels of massage. So the 400 hours will prepare you to work in a spa, give relaxation massage, stress release. And that is directly linked to pain. That's one of the reasons why massage is booming right now, because of all these scientific studies showing the link between illness and stress and pain and stress and tension, for example. And that's why massage is so popular, and that's why so many physiotherapists and chiropractors are hiring massage therapists to work in their clinics with them. But if you really want to work on therapeutic massage, you need more advanced courses. And we offer that. We have kinesiotherapy programs. We have sports massage. We have advanced massage. You start with your 400 hours, and then after that, you'll take more advanced courses to work specifically with pain issues and pathologies of all sorts.
Okay. What's the hardest thing to teach them or to learn?
Oh, that's interesting. That's a good question. The hardest thing. It depends on the student. You have different students. Some students have a hard time with their stance, with their connecting with somebody, because massage is not just going through the motions. You're connecting with another human being, and you got to adapt depending on who you're working on. If I'm going to work on 10 different people, my massage is going to be adapted accordingly to the people I'm working on. So that takes time, and we do a lot of stages. We do a lot of practice on different students in the classroom, so you get used to working on different body types. Yeah.
Is there do massages differ if it's a man or a woman?
It's not a question of man or woman. It's dependent on size or musculature or sensitivity. Like I remember I worked on a lady who was maybe 100 pounds sopping wet. And no matter how hard I was pressing, it wasn't hard enough for her.
Oh, come on.
No kidding. And I'm a big guy. I'm 215 pounds here. I'll use my elbows, and she still didn't like the fact that it wasn't hard enough.
Ben voyons donc.
And j'ai travaillé sur les gens de 250 livres, and they're like, oh, not so hard. So it depends on the person's sensitivity. It depends on your musculature, your body fat ratio. So it's less about gender and more about that.
Okay, and how do I discover their point of comfort? As I start lightly, and
exactly. You're a natural. You already know this stuff. It's subconscious. You got it. So we teach that.
Yeah.
We call it the flinch response. So I'll start working on somebody very gently, and then I start pressing a little harder and harder as I go, until I find the point where the tissue beneath my fingers or my palms react. And that's when I know that's the flinch response. And then when you start working in that area, sooner or later, you could go deeper and deeper. That comes with sensitivity and practice.
Okay.
And it's very important, because if you don't go deep enough, the person feels like, I'm not getting a massage. C'est la flattage. Just touching.
Écoute, moi, même un beau flattage, là, ça me dérangera pas today, but c'est correct. On est capable.
But if you go too hard, you can hurt the person. And they might feel good at the moment, but 2 days later, they'll regret it, and they'll call you up and complain. So you have to find that proper flinch response and adapt accordingly.
OK. Mais un massage, ça l'adresse vraiment les muscles. Hein? Comme tu fais pas, si j'ai mal aux genoux, je peux-tu venir te voir pour améliorer les douleurs de mes genoux?
Regarde, normalement, c'est pour relaxation et pour, comme tu as dit, sur les muscles, mais quand même, pour les cours avancés comme kinésithérapie ou massage sportif, on travaille sur les pathologies spécifiques.
OK.
Les genoux, déchirure d'Achille, supraspinatus, impingement, torticolis,
les épaules,
lumbago.
Okay.
Il y a toutes sortes de choses en regarde.
OK. The very famous one is always the neck.
Oh, yeah.
OK. From young, you hear it. And tu dis, j'ai jamais eu de problème avec ça, mais tu te lèves un matin and you're like, OK, j'ai mal dormi, what's going on? Un massage, peux-tu vraiment adresser ça?
It could really help. Listen, we're not physiotherapists, we're not doctors. We don't say that, we don't use the word heal, but we could help.
Okay.
We could help all kinds of problems. That's why physiotherapists will have a massage therapist on hand. They'll say, okay, the person has torticolis. I want you to massage the neck and all the muscles of the neck. And the neck is interesting because every muscle in the neck has a antagonist and synergist that's related, which means basically the whole neck is one piece. So if you're going to work on any area of the neck, you're going to also most probably work on the whole neck.
All right. Head massages.
Okay, head massage, face massage.
Oh, you do?
We do. The more advanced you get, the more you can start specifying and going more deep. In the Swedish basic massage, we don't do so much. We do a little bit on the forehead. But in the sports massage, we go a little deeper. Oh, yeah, I love the head massages.
Come
my
on.
goodness.
There was again, when I was, 80 years younger, there was a salon sur Boulevard Saint-Laurent, and I passed one day, because I was going to a meeting at another building near there, and I saw a sign that said, head massages. So I went in and I asked the girl how it works, and she said, écoute, on se sert de huile, la fille se sert de huile pour aller travailler en dessous les cheveux, puis on the scalp. Après ça, on lave la tête. And back then, they were charging $10 for it.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I should have bought 20 passes to be used accordingly. Mais the feeling, you're sitting in a chair going, oh. So
you got different types of head massage. Like I think what you received was a Ayurvedic Indian head massage.
Oh.
Yeah, and did they drop oil on your forehead? Or at least use a lot of oil?
Yes.
Okay, so that's probably Ayurveda. We have something called craniosacral, which is more of an osteopathic technique. And then in the massage techniques like the sports massage or the kinesiotherapy, we'll actually do some mobilizations and some pressure
nice.
on the head to release. It's funny because when you press on the head, it releases pressure in the head. So there's a lot of little things. And keep in mind, the muscles of the neck will go up onto the back of the head. Same there's muscles all around the head as well. So we work on all that. Yeah. The head massage. Head massage, face massage, hand massage.
Si je viens à l'académie, j'apprends tout ça.
Yeah, at different levels. You'll start with the basic, the 400 hours to be certified to start working and helping people. And then you'll decide where you want to continue. So if you go on our website, we have all kinds of courses. And most people do the 400 hours. And by the end of the 400 hours, you know what you want afterwards because you have your base. A lot of people, they don't know before they start because they're new to the massage world.
Yeah.
But by the end of the 400 hours, you'll have a better idea where to progress afterwards.
Puis est-ce que je reçois un certificat so if I move to no, not Ontario. So if I move to Alberta, or even if I want to go back to Europe where I'm originally from, or to England, I have a certification?
Your 400-hour certification is good wherever you go. Now keep in mind, different provinces have different rules about how many hours you need to be considered a massage therapist. So a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll wait till they get 1,000 to 1,500 hours of training under their belt. So that way when they start traveling in Canada, then
tu peux l'appliquer tout partout.
Most places, and they could just do the exam. Because every province has a provincial exam, and then they'll do that exam. Yeah, it depends on the province.
Attends une minute, tu fais des examens?
There's exams in our courses, yeah. But, no one's ever failed because of not passing an exam. If you fail an exam, you just redo the exam. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
The idea is for people to know the material. So you do the course. If you have any problems, we're there to help you. You fail something, you redo it. We just want to make sure you know the material. But like I said, like you go to Europe, most places in Europe will recognize the 400-hour certification. Everywhere in probably any other continent in the world. But the problem is next door. You go to Ontario, it's like 1,900 hours to be a massage therapist. Yeah, it's 1,900 hours. So most people who go there will go after they've received at least 1,000 or 1,500 hours of training first. That way they'll do the provincial exam, they're good to go.
Okay, but that certificate, man, I can travel with it and I can have a career.
Listen, when I studied massage, I would go to Greece every summer, and I had no money. I was a starving student. And I would walk up and down the beach, and I'll give a free massage to somebody. So that way other people could see. The massage was so good, that person will tell their friends. And I was giving 5 massages a day on the beach, making enough money to eat, to live.
On the beach, a massage on the beach. You just killed me. My goodness.
Every summer, that's what I was doing, the good old days.
Jeez. All right. Donne encore une fois so people can go, and I can hear them now going to your website, which is?
IKRAmassage.com.
Okay. IKRA massage.com. Informez-vous. Antoine Adonis, ici, c'est le fondateur et le directeur. And on a déjà parlé ensemble, puis c'est toujours un plaisir. Et tous les gens qui viennent à votre académie and graduate and that, they only have good things to say.
You know what? We got so many presents during the holidays. People brought cakes, chocolates. We get letters from people saying, "Thank you for changing my life."
Wow.
Thank you, Anthony. And I am working with people. I'm happy. It's been a long time.
Puis the quintessential question: can you massage seniors or children?
You can massage babies, babies, seniors. We have people who specialize on seniors, cancer patients. It's such a vast world. Come on down, start the process. If you want, just start with a 2-day introduction course. We have these 2-day introduction courses. Maria, I recommend you come down and do an introduction course.
Moi, je vais faire des massages sur quelqu'un.
C'est 2 jours, ils vont travailler sur toi aussi.
Okay, listen. If they're between 20 and 25 years old, 6'2", 220, male.
I'll organize a special class.
Okay, I will gladly. I might even do it for free.
I'll do the class with you.
Yeah, you better teach me that part about the sexual. Yeah.
I love you.
My
You're the best.
Ben non, man, c'est parce que t'es passionné, puis t'adores ce que tu fais. Puis je t'ai vu réussir tranquillement because you're driven by that passion, and you're a good guy because tu prends soin de ton papa.
Oh, yes.
Tu sais, these are all karma, man. These are things in life.
Life is short. It goes fast. And you know what? What's the most important thing in life is love, family, caring for others.
Yeah, and some mindfulness for those around us.
Yes, for sure.
Parce que it's not always about me, tu sais.
No.
Puis donner un peu plus de valeur, ou moins de valeur to material things.
And you'll notice a lot of people come to massage are those who have a huge heart, a lot of compassion, and they want to share that. And they just feel stifled in their jobs, and they'll say, you know what, I got to change my career. I want to help people. And, if that's the case, come on down.
Is there a time when it starts, the next course?
It's starting the end of January. All the courses, the new semester is starting. So, like in the next 3 weeks, we'll have courses up and running. We have full-time, part-time. We have accelerated programs, English courses, French courses.
Ben voyons donc.
Oh, we got them all. We're probably the biggest school in Quebec right now.
Bravo, Antoine.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Bravo, thank you. And I look forward to speaking again, as usual.
Always. It's always a pleasure.
105.1 Mike FM.